From ordinary boy to world icon, Jungkook's incredible story will inspire you. Few stories in modern entertainment are as inspiring as the journey of Jungkook. To millions of fans around the world, he is known as the Golden Magne, a performer admired for his extraordinary singing, dancing, stage presence, and unwavering dedication. Yet behind the dazzling lights of sold-out stadiums, chart-topping songs, and worldwide recognition lies the story of an ordinary boy who dared to dream beyond the limits of his circumstances. Long before his name echoed across continents, Jungkook was simply a young boy growing up with hopes that seemed no different from countless others. Like many children, he laughed, learned, stumbled, and searched for something that made his heart beat faster. Music gradually became that calling. Every melody he heard awakened a desire that was difficult to explain but impossible to ignore. Even at a young age, he showed remarkable curiosity and determination, spending countless hours practicing and imagining a future that few could see. Dreams, however, rarely come without sacrifice. Choosing an uncertain path in the entertainment industry required courage that many adults struggle to find. For Jungkook, that decision meant leaving behind the comfort of home while he was still very young. It meant saying goodbye to familiar routines and embracing a life filled with relentless practice, exhausting schedules, and constant evaluation. Every day became another test of endurance, discipline, and belief. The training period was far from glamorous. While audiences today witness polished performances that appear effortless, few realize the years of repetition hidden behind every move. Endless dance rehearsals pushed his body to its limits. Vocal lessons demanded patience and resilience. Every mistake became an opportunity to improve rather than an excuse to quit. In an industry where expectations are exceptionally high, there was little room for complacency. Many aspiring artists begin their journeys with extraordinary talent, but talent alone rarely guarantees success. What separated Jungkook from many others was his willingness to embrace continuous improvement. Rather than being satisfied with what he could already do, he constantly challenged himself to become better. Whether refining his vocals, mastering complex choreography, or developing new artistic skills, he approached every challenge with remarkable humility. When he debuted as the youngest member of the globally renowned group BTS, the road ahead remained uncertain. Success did not arrive overnight. The group performed tirelessly, meeting audiences one stage at a time. They encountered skepticism, fierce competition, and moments when recognition seemed frustratingly distant. Yet instead of allowing disappointment to weaken their resolve, they transformed every obstacle into motivation. As the years passed, something extraordinary began to happen. Their music resonated with listeners far beyond their home country. Fans connected not only with catchy melodies but also with messages of hope, perseverance, self-belief, and resilience. Jungkook's voice became one of the defining sounds of a generation, carrying emotions that transcended language and cultural boundaries. What made his rise especially inspiring was his authenticity. Despite achieving remarkable fame, Jungkook consistently displayed a genuine desire to grow as both an artist and a person. He openly acknowledged his imperfections and continued learning from every experience. This willingness to remain humble allowed millions of admirers to see not only an international superstar, but also someone who understood the value of hard work. The pressure accompanying global fame can be overwhelming. Every public appearance attracts worldwide attention. Every performance is analyzed in remarkable detail. Expectations continue to grow with each new project. Yet, even amid enormous pressure, Jungkook has demonstrated resilience by consistently focusing on his craft rather than becoming consumed by external opinions. His performances reveal more than technical excellence. They reflect countless unseen hours of preparation. Every confident step on stage represents thousands of rehearsals. Every stable vocal note reflects years of disciplined training. Every smile offered to audiences carries the weight of challenges overcome behind the scenes. It is this unseen commitment that transforms ordinary performances into unforgettable experiences. Perhaps one of the most remarkable aspects of Jungkook's journey is his relentless pursuit of improvement. Even after achieving milestones that many artists only dream of, he continues searching for new ways to evolve creatively. Rather than viewing success as a destination, he treats it as another beginning. This mindset has allowed him to remain relevant while inspiring both aspiring musicians and fans from every corner of the globe. His influence now extends well beyond music. Young people often point to his story as proof that consistent effort can gradually turn impossible dreams into reality. His journey reminds audiences that greatness is rarely built through shortcuts. Instead, it emerges from countless ordinary days filled with discipline, patience, and determination. Of course, no inspiring story is free from moments of uncertainty. There were undoubtedly days when exhaustion overshadowed excitement and when progress seemed painfully slow. Such moments are common in every meaningful pursuit. What distinguishes exceptional individuals is not the absence of difficulty, but their refusal to surrender when faced with it. Jungkook's story illustrates this principle with remarkable clarity. As his solo career gained momentum alongside his work with BTS, he demonstrated once again that growth requires courage. Stepping into new artistic territory meant embracing fresh expectations and greater responsibility. Yet he approached these opportunities with the same determination that had guided him since childhood. Rather than relying solely on past achievements, he continued challenging himself creatively. Around the world, audiences have watched a young trainee transform into one of the most recognizable entertainers of his generation. Stadiums filled with tens of thousands of cheering fans stand as visible evidence of his accomplishments. Yet perhaps his greatest achievement cannot be measured by awards, records, or ticket sales. Instead, it lies in the countless lives inspired by his unwavering dedication. Parents tell their children about his perseverance. Students find motivation during difficult examinations. Aspiring singers, dancers, and artists draw strength from his example whenever self-doubt appears. His journey has become more than an entertainment story. It has evolved into a reminder that extraordinary achievements often begin with ordinary beginnings. Looking back, it becomes clear that Jungkook's greatest strength has never been fame itself. His greatest strength has been the mindset that allowed him to continue moving forward even when success remained uncertain. Every challenge strengthened his resolve. Every setback became another lesson. Every accomplishment became motivation to reach even greater heights. Today, millions recognize Jungkook as a global icon whose influence extends across cultures, languages, and generations. Yet beneath every headline, every award, and every standing ovation remains the same determined young dreamer who once believed music could change his life. His remarkable journey proves that while talent may open doors, unwavering dedication, humility, resilience, and continuous growth are what truly sustain lasting success. From an ordinary boy with extraordinary dreams to one of the world's most celebrated performers, Jungkook's story continues to inspire people everywhere. It reminds us that every remarkable achievement begins with a single courageous step. Every success is built through persistent effort, and every dream remains possible for those who refuse to stop believing, no matter how long or difficult the road ahead may become. However, behind every applause that echoes in the world's largest stadiums, there is a side of life that is rarely really seen by the public. When the spotlights go out and the stage becomes quiet, Jungkook remains a human who has to face pressure, expectations, and responsibilities that continue to increase as he gains popularity. Becoming a global icon is not only about enjoying fame, but also about bearing the hopes of millions of fans who are always looking forward to his best work. Every step he took seemed to be under the scrutiny of the world. A simple upload can become international news in minutes. The appearance on stage immediately becomes a topic of conversation on various social media, while every new project is always greeted with very high expectations. In such a situation, maintaining quality and consistency is not an easy matter. However, Jungkook continues to show that hard work is the best answer to all pressure. The long journey also teaches that success is not the end line, but the beginning of a bigger challenge. After winning various prestigious awards and breaking many international records with BTS or as a soloist, he did not choose to be complacent. Instead, he continues to explore new abilities, deepens his musicality, and tries to give a better experience to his fans around the world. Many people only see the end result: grand stage, cheers of thousands of spectators, and various extraordinary achievements. However, few realize that all of it is built from thousands of hours of exhausting training, the sacrifice of time with family, and discipline maintained every day for years. There is no shortcut to the position he has reached now, all achieved through a long process full of patience and dedication. Jungkook's story eventually becomes a symbol that big dreams know no age limit or origin. An ordinary boy who once had a simple dream is now able to inspire millions of people from various countries, cultures, and languages. His journey proves that success does not only belong to those who have extraordinary talent, but also belongs to those who continue to learn, work hard, and do not give up when facing failure. In the eyes of his fans, Jungkook is not just a singer or a performer on stage. It is a symbol of the courage to dream higher, the courage to rise up after facing difficulties, and the courage to continue to grow despite having reached the peak of success. That is the reason why his life story continues to be remembered and become an inspiration across generations. In the end, Jungkook's journey reminds us that everyone starts from a simple point. No one immediately becomes a world star overnight. Success is built from small decisions that are made consistently every day, from the courage to face uncertainty, and from the belief to keep moving forward even though the road feels difficult. As long as the spirit is still lit, no dream is too big to pursue. And maybe that's where the biggest meaning of Jungkook's story lies. It's not just about becoming a world superstar, but about proving that determination, hard work, humility, and sincerity in pursuing dreams are able to change a person's life in a tremendous way. From an ordinary child to becoming a world icon, his story will continue to live as a reminder that every big dream always starts from small steps that dare to be taken.